when you listen to this sound. Boom 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 boom. That's the African drum. And I mean, I'm a Musoga from the Eastern Uganda. Ndi Musoga okuva mu Eastern Uganda. Ntuma mu Uganda, so we use the xylophone. You know the xylophone. The modern xylophone is the piano. So the rooted xylophone, I mean, it's a set of they are chopped logs. They chop them to get that sound. So in our music, like as hip-hop MCs, indigenous hip-hop MCs, we use the local sound, we use the chanting, we use the xylophone, we use the djembe. I mean, the djembe is a drum from West Africa. It's mostly used in West Africa, but still it's an African instrument. We use the calabash. I don't know, I should explain how the calabash looks like. But you know, this calabash, it's something like, I'll give you an example of you get a pumpkin, remove the inside seeds, and then put it on the ground. So they hit it, and then it produces the kick. We use the tube fiddle. The modern tube fiddle is the violin. And then we use the flute, we use shakers. And that has helped us to beautify our sound. Because when you listen to our music, it really takes you back to the roots. It brings you back to Africa. So even if you take the sound to the States, and you know, you listen to it bumping, and you listen to those drums, then you listen to the xylophone, then you listen to the tube fiddle saying, then you listen to the flute saying, then you listen to the shaker. And by the way, let me flip you back a little bit back. The shakers are so much used by the traditional healers to connect the spirits to our ancestors. Every time they are calling the presence of the ancestors, they shake the shakers and then start singing, stamp their feet real hard. And then, you know, it's always music for joy. And one thing is, most people misunderstand traditional healers to witch doctors. But that's not it. I mean, you brought Panadol, you brought chloroquine, you brought drips, and they were using roots, they were using leaves to heal. What's the difference? We are buying the medicine, we were planting the medicine. I mean, what's the difference? The difference is you're bringing your products for me to buy, yet I can go to the garden and look for the leaves and look for the roots and mash them up. So our ancestors used the traditional instruments to call our great-great-grandparents' presence to be there during the ritual ceremonies. So we used to strum and chant and then jump, stamp our feet so hard, and you know, they used to put on back cloth. That's our traditional wear for the traditional healers. And then the beads, the cowrie shells. So for us now, we are reconnecting, going back to the source. We chose to pick up those traditional instruments that were used by our ancestors and then fusing them in our music. So that when you listen a Bantu clan record, you listen to that traditional tube fiddle, you listen to the calabash, you listen to the flute and the shakers. I mean, that's the beauty of our sound right now, and that's why we say we are very, very rich, because we are using the African sound. We are very, very rich because we are living an African lifestyle. And I say my lifestyle will define a true, authentic, rooted African man, because it's my way of life. And I talk to my ancestors every day because it's the lifestyle I'm living. I don't imitate no one. I mean, I was born as an African. Like I say to my friends sometime back that when I get a family, when I get kids, I'm not taking my kids to school. And then my friend was like, why? I mean, it doesn't